Today's lesson is on the second serve, kick serve. I had a comment by one of my subscribers. He said, hey, my second serve is improving. You know, my kick serve, topspin serve, but I'm still framing the ball. Okay, first of all, let me say, you're in good company. I've seen one of the best players of all time, Stefan Edberg, won numerous Grand Slams. I've seen him frame the ball into the stands. So, you know, that will happen occasionally. You're going to catch the frame, depending on how much spin you're trying to get, how much kick you want. But that's a good sign if you're framing the ball. So you're headed in the right direction. Let me show you why. Okay, first of all, remember when you're hitting a kick serve, all right, you're brushing the ball from 7 o'clock to 1 o'clock or 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Okay, so you're coming at the ball. Remember, this is 12 o'clock up here on top, 6 o'clock on the bottom. So if you're brushing from 7, your racket will be in this position. There's 7 o'clock. So the frame, the edge of the frame of the racket's going to go right past the 7. Then the strings pick up the ball, and then you can snap up. So you're brushing from 7 to 1. Okay? Now, you could even be brushing from 8 to 2. 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock is still going to give you some topspin and some kick. Now, your racket is going to be coming at the ball like this. Now, the reason people frame it is because the frame hits the ball and it goes up. You have to get by the ball with the frame. Then you're leaning into the court. Once the strings pick up the ball, then you're going to snap. Okay, so like I said, if you're framing the ball, you're doing good things. It's going to get better. It's going to get better the more you practice it. Remember, practice, practice, practice. That's what's really going to frame by the ball. And then I lean in. Once I get it by, I'm leaning in. I think from this angle you can get a good look at it. Okay, from this angle in slow motion you'll get a better perspective of what's happening. Now, the edge of the racket's coming up. I lean in. Now, as I'm leaning in, I'm snapping the forearm and the wrist. You can see how my body's leaning forward, leaning into the shot, edge of the racket. Okay, right there, the racket edge is still approaching the ball. Notice the position of the wrist. And you see it's going to snap and pronate at this point. Right there, you can see the pronation. Okay, again, look at a couple of more finer points of this topspin kick serve. Leaning forward right there. Now the racket edge is approaching the ball. Right there, I've just about hit the ball. The edge of the racket is past the ball. Now I'm leaning in and snapping the wrist. There it is. You can see how the wrist has snapped and the pronation has happened. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Remember, If you frame the ball once in a while, think of that as a good thing. You're heading in the right direction. Remember, once the edge gets by the ball, lean in and then snap your wrist for the top spin kick. Please subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up. Any questions or comments, please post those below. Please go to my website and sign up for my blog. We've got some interesting things coming up. All the best.